Right, today we're going to look at some interactive things we can do with interactive whiteboards. And so the golden rule here is you should have the kids up touching the screen, not just the teachers. So I'm going to write a question here, which is, what is the answer to 2 plus 2 equals? So there's my question. I'm going to write down my possible answers. 3, 4, 5, and 21. So all of these could be possible ones. Now, because I wrote them in a line, I can move all these objects and we can have a discussion about which is the right answer. And hopefully we're all thinking that 4 is the right answer, but you never know, 5 might be considered it, or 3. And you could bring them out and you could discuss why each one is the right or wrong answer. Well, one of the tricks that we can do now is that if we draw a rectangle on our screen, and I'm just going to open up the field here so I have a background color. I'm just going to go for green. And I draw a rectangle here. All of the answers, just clicking back to my pointing tool, when I bring them across, go behind the rectangle. And the reasoning behind that is that the rectangle was actually created last, so it sits on top of the stack by default. So all of them there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 4. I'm going to go and click on it and order, and I'm going to bring it to the front of the stack. And so now 4 as an answer will appear over there. And that's a very handy thing for me, because when I bring 3 over, it's wrong, and the kids could be up on the board discovering this for themselves and actually going, oh, what's the right answer to this very simple question? And we can use layers to make a big difference. The other trick that we can do is we can put some other text next to it that can be a bit helpful for us as we go through it. So I'm going to grab my pencil, but I'm doing it with my mouse. I'm going to grab the black, but then I'm going to change that to be white. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write over here, correct. And then when I go back to my pointer tool, I can now move this, but when it goes off the section there, you can't see it. So I'm going to take that there, I'm going to bring 4 across, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift select the 2, so holding down the shift key, connecting on the 2 bits, not the big screen, but the text itself. I'm going to group them together, so they will, for now, will move together and be linked as one object. And so if I take this out, I can't see that it's correct at the moment because of the background, but as soon as I bring it into there, it is correct. And it's a really handy thing to realize that anything we draw on the board can be moved, can be manipulated, so we get understanding out of it. And then using colors and orders, we can give it a different level of meaning and understanding. Hopefully that's a really handy skill. It can be added to virtually anything, pictures, anything like that, playing with the layers, allowing that to be a couple of very simple ways of building interactivity into your use of a smartboard.